Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. I am a banking and a payment consultant. A couple of years ago, I put out a presentation on 12 questions that every money transfer operator should be asking themselves. I've decided to do a small video on it because not many people have the time to go and find the actual presentation and download it and then see it. So I thought I'd take time out, read the 12 questions out to you, and then maybe it gives you can take a pause and you can think about where you as a money transfer operator or someone that has money transmitter licenses or someone who's a small remittance service provider can think where they are today, where they want to go, how will they get there, etc. Please forgive me, I am going to read it off the computer, so I will be looking it down every now and then for the questions. The main concern today is that the de novo players like TransferWise, Zoom, Remitly, WorldFirst, etc., those with an online presence are gaining major market share, are offering banking services, are offering products, etc. And the traditional money transfer exchange company or a money transfer business is feeling the heat. They are really seeing that squeeze come in. Businesses is going down, competition is high, times are tough, margins have gone down, access to banking is being lost, etc., etc. So I thought about that and I said, okay, what can we do? How can you leverage all the players out there and make it work? So the obvious answer is there is something called the Uberization of money transfer, where you take in, just like an Uber did with individual drivers and made a business out of it, we take individual money services operators and leverage and lift them all up. So in no order of preference, I will say I will go to the questions. As I said, I ask for your forgiveness because I will be looking at the computer and asking them. So question number one is, how up to par with the competition is your online presence? You probably know who your competition is. If they're here, where are you? Are you here? Are you down below? Are you up there? Or are you not in the scene at all? Question to ask yourself. Question number two, how strong is your social media presence? The competition certainly has very good social media presence. How good is yours? Are you interacting? Do you have many followers? Is there interaction? Are you propagating your messages on a timely manner when the occasions arise? Christmas, Ramadan, Diwali, etc., etc. Are you interacting with your customers? Are you picking up customers from social media or not? So how strong is your presence? Those are the kind of questions you need to be asking. So question number three, how much money are you spending online in advertising to solicit new clients? There were many reports and you can download them. The average cost of acquisition for a TransferWise client is $55 or $75. How much are you spending to actually acquire one single client? Have you done that math? Do you have an affiliate program? Are you paying someone that if they bring you one client and they sign up, you will give them $20 or $30 or $50? Do you even know of such programs and how to even work with them? So how much are you spending to solicit clients? Question number four, how much money are you spending on the front end and back end technology of your IT systems? That's the question number four. And I'm sure I don't have to explain it, but you can go into depths of understanding how UI and UX on the front end has improved and how on the back end various connects have come into ACH, card processors, AML, compliance, money laundering, transaction management systems that you can interact with. How good have the softwares become and how much have you invested in those arenas? How many beneficiary countries do you have access to? This is question number five. How many beneficiary countries do you have access to directly, and how many do you have it with respect to aggregators? Another question that you need to ponder upon. How many new US states are you consider applying for money transmitter licenses? If you think that there is a business and you say, hey, I'm in Florida, it would be nice to have Georgia. Have you thought about applying? Are you going to apply? When will that happen? So you need to think about that question. Question number seven, have you done any studies on how many more clients can you get if you were licensed in other states? Question number 8, is your ability to expand restricted by capital? And if so, how much? And if you did get more capital, how much would you expand? Do you have a plan for that even? Question number 9, do you have the capital and resources, and not to mention the time, to add new products, to make new products and services? Do you even have the time for it? Do you have the money for it? Have you got the manpower for it? Have you got the abilities to execute it? Question number 10. How much business are you slowly losing to the new online players who are winning tech-savvy customers one by one? There is no doubt about it that the de novo players who have entered the market are taking share of your pie. And if you say that, well, no, it doesn't affect me, well, then I think you need to stop drinking your own Kool-Aid and get a reality check, because they are taking customers off from you. How many customers would it take before you go from the black into the red, before you go from profitability into mega losses, before you go into, let's say, shuttering down your business and going out of business? How many clients is that? Have you thought about that? Question number 11. Who is looking out for you, planning a strategy for your success? Not loss, but for your success. Who is helping you out? Is your banker coming to you? Is your software provider coming to you? Is your customer coming to you and say, hey, I want to help you out. I want to help you succeed this business because you've been in it for a long time. Who is helping you do that, pragmatically speaking? And the last question is, how long before you go out of business? It is a tough one. It is one that stings, yes, but it is a question you have to ask yourself. Have you given it a thought? What will you do when you can no longer stay in business? So I personally know companies that have done nothing, this money transmission for 3 generations, and that's it. And they went out of business because of de-risking. And now they don't know how to do anything else, and they're struggling. What will you do if you go out of business? These are the 12 questions, like I said, that I want you to think about. And if you feel that you need to get on a call with me, my schedule a call, details are down below. Schedule one. I'd be happy to speak to you. Let me end it on a positive note. There is hope. There's a lot of hope. You just don't know it, but I'm very glad you found this video. Till next time, have a good one.